Wondering how much ACCA qualification is going to cost you? Then watch this video till the end, as I'm going to breaking down the entire cost of your ACCA qualification from your registration till the time you get your ACCA membership. All the costs have been discussed in this video, and also I would be discussing the different scenarios with exemption, without exemption, how that was going to be working. I'm Megha Bansali, ACCA and the Indian Qualified Chartered Accountant. Now, typically for your ACCA course, there are a few costs that you're going to be incurring. First is your registration. So at the time of filling in your application, you need to pay registration fees, which is £30 for everyone. Post that, you need to pay an annual subscription. Annual subscription is basically paid every year to ACCA to get access to their books, their practice platform, past papers. So it's a kind of a cost for your material, and this has to be paid every year. Then you need to pay your examination fees. This happens as and when you're writing the examination. This is not to be incurred at the time of registration or at the initial stage. As and when you're writing exams, you will incur this. Then post completion of your ACCA qualification, to convert your affiliate status to your ACCA membership, we know you require 36 months of practical training, but along with that, you also need to complete an EPSM module, which is Ethics and Professional Skill module. If you want to learn everything about this module, I have already made a video. You can go watch that. And this module is going to cost you £79. So this is a mandatory cost. So these are your basic costs that you're going to be incurring in your ACCA qualification. Now let's understand, based on different status, based on different exemptions, what the cost looks like. If you are someone who's writing all 13 papers of ACCA, then typically you have your registration fees, you have your annual subscription, which we have assumed for 3 years, and then you have all your examination cost and EPSM module. So put together, all of these costs will be £2,470. Roughly in INR, you would be spending about 2.5 to 3 lakhs rupees to pursue your ACCA. This is just the cost that you need to pay to ACCA Institute. If you are taking classes, then those would be additional. Moving on to conditional exemption. Now, what is conditional exemption? So ACCA has tied up with 90 universities across India, wherein if you are pursuing BCom with any of these 90 universities, then you get conditional exemption. That is, you don't have to write 5 papers of ACCA, and these are assumed to be passed based on completion of BCom. So this is a very beneficial route for all students who are right after their 12th standard or who are at the graduate level. So they can enter ACCA from their 6th paper. So technically all you have to do is write 8 papers to get your ACCA qualification. And if you will see, cost under this system is also very, very less. So this cost is possible only if you're registering through an approved learning provider like us, and you get conditional exemption only if you register via an approved learning provider. So if you want to opt this, please register via an approved learning provider, an ALP. And if you're looking for that kind of assistance, then you can also reach out to us as we are an approved learning provider. If you're pursuing your ACCA via the conditional exemption route, then your cost would be £1,600, which is approximately 1.8 lakhs in INR, and this would take you about 2 years to complete your ACCA. Now, if you have already completed your BCom and you're looking to pursue your ACCA, then also you get 5 paper exemption, similar to any BCom graduate. However, here the fees that you're going to be paying is a little more higher. You need to pay a little more of your exemption fees. The cost in this scenario is £1,850, which is approximately 2 lakh rupees INR. So that's what you will be incurring for your ACCA. If you are a CA intermediary pass out students and you have also completed your BCom, then you get 6 paper exemption. In that case, the cost to pursue ACCA would be approximately £1,626, which in INR comes to 1.8 lakhs. Again guys, all of these costs are if you register via an approved learning provider like us. Otherwise, your exemption fees, subscriptions are all going to be higher. As an ALP, we are able to offer extra discount to students. So these costs are costs that will be incurred if you register with us or with an approved learning provider. Lastly, if you have completed your CA final and you're looking to register into ACCA, then all you have to incur is 111 pounds, which is approximately 1.2 lakhs, is what you have to incur to complete your ACCA. All these costs are as on today, which is 2025. ACCA tends to revise these costs. So, better to get the cost checked and updated. However, if you're looking for any kind of assistance with registration for ACCA, you can reach out to us as we're an approved learning provider, and we can get you a lot of discounts if you register via us. And I hope you found this information useful, which will help you understand what are the different costs that you need to incur for pursuing your ACCA. Remember, your registration, annual subscription, exemption. These three costs are costs you will incur at the first stage when you register. Then you will incur cost as and when you're writing your papers. And EPSM module, typically, normally students do it after they've completed their 13 papers. That's when you will have to spend this money. So guys, I hope it's quite clear on what is the cost. And in case you have any kind of clarification, doubts, you can drop in a comment below, and you can also reach out to me if you require any kind of assistance with ACCA registration. And guys, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it with more ACCA aspirants so that they get clarity on how much they're going to be spending in their ACCA qualification. I'll be back with more such content. Till then, take care. See you all.